Hello, so we're going to do some follow-ups today, and I wanted to follow up on this wig piece. This is the first human hair wig piece that I got from Jessie's Wig, and it's supposed to be a light brown, strawberry blonde, highlighted bob kind of style. And I have not taken this out of the box since the review, which I will attach here. But when I put this on, I was like, wow, this is a lot darker than I thought and shorter than I thought. So it's very odd. But I am going to follow up on this piece because I have not washed it. I have not worn it. And because I'm wearing a lot of lighter hair colors, I am going to actually wash this to see how this preforms and what the color turns out like, because I've experienced a lot of color loss on my human hair wig pieces, and I'm not sure if this is normal or not, but I wanted to try this out because on this piece, I'm not sure that I would mind so much because it is darker than what I have been wearing. And I'm hoping that this blonde color in here turns more of a strawberry blonde, because right now I don't really feel that it is. I feel it's more ash color, and this base is more like of an ash brown or medium brown color. So I am going to follow up on this wig piece, and I am going to wash it, and then we will see what she looks like. Okay, following up on this wig, it has been probably over a week since I washed this, and I let it air dry and, put conditioners in it and things like that. So this is the result. And I don't know if you can tell. First of all, I will say there was a lot of color loss. Whatever brown was in here washed out, the darkness of this really dissipated. But the result is, I feel it turned green. And I have heard that blondes tend to do that. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of toning wasn't done right. There's too much toner in it still. Some browns it happens to too. It can happen from hard water, swimming in chlorine. I don't know. But it seems to happen a lot. And so I need to fix this because there's no way I can wear this. I don't know if you can really tell the green, but there's a green hue in this. So I started researching on how to fix that. And basically, if you look at the color wheel, to cancel out green, directly on the opposite side of green is red. And I'll attach the color wheel here. So they say that to neutralize green, put a red toner in the hair. And there are a lot of fun videos out on YouTube that talk about people doing this. One of them, people say that this can be corrected by putting ketchup in your hair because that's red. And it will cancel out the green in your hair. And there are some videos where you see people doing this, and it actually does work, they say. So I am not using ketchup on this wig. I didn't want to go that route because I didn't want the scent of ketchup all in my wig, clinging to the wig cap, things like that. I didn't think that was a good idea. So another video that is out there, or a few, that talk about that you can dye your hair with food coloring. And so I picked up some. And the hack is that you get food coloring, you mix it in with any kind of conditioner, and you have like a toning, color depositing conditioner, essentially, where it's not going to dye your hair red, but it's going to like cancel out the green, just like if you use like a purple shampoo or a purple conditioner or something like that to help with brassiness. So I am going to attempt to do that today. I have some food coloring, red food coloring, and some conditioner. And I am going to take off this wig piece. By the way, this is a new one that I just reviewed. So stick around to see that. This is Meryl by Noriko in the color Auburn Sugar. And I just love her. I just freaking love her. Gonna start wearing her for the fall and winter months. And I just love her. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off, put this back on. I'm going to mix up the red food coloring in the conditioner, and we will be back. Okay, I am back, and I have put this wig on. Maybe you can see the green now. It might be hard to see in these lights, but it's not a bad wig, and I really want to get this fixed because I really do want to wear it. So I have my trusty hair coloring cape on. I'm going to swing this around here. And what I did is I just took some red food coloring with some random hair conditioner that I haven't used for years. This L'Oreal Elevie Volume Filler Conditioner. None of these videos tell you really how much to use, but this is what I did. Is I just squirted a big amount of conditioner in the bowl. And then I just put some red food coloring in it. And I'm just going to mix this up in here. It is pretty vibrant red. Now, the caution is that you don't want to turn your wig or turn your hair pink because of it smells really good, because of the food coloring. So, that is the thought on that. And actually, somebody said that you want to get it like a pink color. And that's what that's pretty vibrant. I'm going to add a little bit more conditioner to this. And then I would think that you don't want to, you want to watch how much conditioner you add, because then, you don't want the color to not, deposit. So I am going to attempt to put this in the hair. And that nobody says really how long to leave it on, but I think I'm going to leave it on for about 30 minutes and then wash it out. So I'm going to just take some of this in my hands here and run it through the hair. And this is going to be hard because I'm doing this myself, And of course, you're not going to see any result of this now because, you have to wait and I'm going to get red everywhere. Because you have to wait to see how this deposits into the hair. So I am going to just run this through the hair. And then leave it on for about 30 minutes. And we're going to see if this works. Because it is a pretty cheap way to fix your wigs. Or hair, even. People obviously have used this on their own bio hair. There was actually a video of a gal that had somehow... Oh, if you hear my dogs... Sorry about that. There was a gal that actually had a wig that somehow she turned green. And she was trying to take that color out as well. And that was a whole different kind of video. But it was basically canceling it out with red as well. And it actually stripped the hair color, the green color, and did a really great job of taking out that green color. But she used like an Ajax kind of dish soap with like baking soda. Yeah, and I don't want to go that route. Plus, I don't want to strip the hair color in here per se. I just want to tone it. So I'm going to actually take this off so I can finish the back and decide if this is going to be enough toning conditioner, because I might have to make more. And then, yeah, I will come back and show you what this looks like. Okay, I am back, and not sure if I'm done, but I had to make up probably 2 more batches at least of the conditioner and food coloring concoction. And look at this, because I started it with my wig on, it got on my wig grip. But this is what it is looking like. This is supposed to be a strawberry blonde color and medium brown or dark blonde, something. So, I'm hoping that it will cancel out the green of the base color, if you will. And then maybe it will bring out some of the strawberry blonde and tone that a little more with these highlights, because that is really what you can see with the food coloring and the conditioner. Like, that is really I don't know if it's depositing, but that is what is really showing up after I get this put through the strands. But it took a lot. I'm still not sure that I'm done. I think I might do one more batch just to get it in the hair and make sure it's all coated. And then I will leave it on for 30 minutes and then rinse it, and we will be back. But if anything, if this doesn't work, at least it's a really nice conditioned wig. Okay, I am back, and this is after rinsing out the red color conditioner with the food coloring. I will attach a picture of the color that came out of that. It was crazy. There was red everywhere. If you are rinsing this out in the bathtub, obviously most are white. You want to make sure that you really get that color off, because it will stain a little bit. So make sure that you clean your bathtub afterwards. But I'll attach a picture of just some of the color like that came out. Like when I first rinsed it, there was a lot of color that came off. But that being said, because there was so much color that came off, I don't think it really did anything. I still feel this is letting it air dry a bit, and then also drying it with a blow dryer. And I've never done that with a wig before. But I love this wig. If I could get the color right, it would be the greatest wig ever. But I still feel there is a green hue in this. So I don't think it did anything with that. I am gonna wear this for the rest of the day and see if my boyfriend says anything like, is your hair green? Or if he notices anything. But I do feel it's like a blondish kind of color now. But I do also feel that red food coloring was left in some of these blonde highlights, where you can see that they're more pink now. So obviously that will come out the more you wash this out. But that is one thing that I did notice, is that some of these icy blonde pieces are now pink, which I thought was going to happen as I was putting this through the hair. So that is the follow-up. I have been doing some research online to find out how to cancel this green out, and a lot, like I said, it's a lot of red coloring that you put in. I'm really afraid to do that, to cancel the green, because what it would do to these highlights. I mean, it's going to turn them either red, maybe on a good side. A good result would be a copper kind of color. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to opt for more of a rose gold, or even like a light blonde copper kind of color, and just see what it does to this. I did find some nice, really pretty colors on Amazon that I think I'm going to try. But these are a lot of money, and I can see why people opt for trying something like this, because those color conditioners are about like, the cheapest one could be 15, but some of the better ones are around like 30 bucks. So I can see why people do that. But looking in the like camera here, I mean, it doesn't look bad. It does look like a blonder, light brown kind of color. So we'll see. But this is the result of the toning your hair with red food coloring and conditioner to cancel out the green that would come from washing a wig. So hope this information was helpful. Not sure it really worked or not, but I will be doing a follow-up to this as well. So take care, and hope this information was helpful, and like, share, and subscribe. Bye now.